Hello, collective. Welcome back to my channel. This is This and That Tarot. Back with another general reading. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. But let's jump right into this reading because I just came in and pulled a few cards and tried this one done came out. Somebody is out here wishing that their kids was for you. No matter how much younger or older these kids are for some of you or somebody in particular, but somebody then got caught doing something. We're gonna find out what it is. This person could have a taper fade. 72 could be of significance. They could be born in 72. You could be born in 72. But 72 could be significant. Yeah. Taper fade could be of significance. But somebody didn't expect to get caught. Somebody didn't expect to get caught in something they did. But we're gonna find out what that is. Because at this point, somebody just, rethinking a lot of things, especially when somebody getting to this point of feeling like that, feeling like they, just wish they could get a do-over, and it's not many times. Most people often regret having the kids they have with the people they have them with. Somebody could be flying out somewhere or flying in somewhere. But yeah, let's get right into it. I already shuffled. I'm gonna split the deck again and go ahead and pull some tarot on who this is that got caught, like what they done did to get caught up in something. Clarify, didn't expect to get caught. What did they get caught doing? Holy Spirit, hold on, show me what this person got caught doing. Whatever this is, it's an Empress in reverse. You got the Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So somebody, whoever this is, somebody that got caught up, as far as them being insecure, they could have, been negligent in something with these kids. Like somebody could be, lacking growth. Like it's like somebody not very attentive. You know what I'm saying? This is not somebody that's a nurturing person. With the Empress in reverse, that's not somebody that's nurturing. That's and it's some swift action being taken. Spirit said that's the truth. The bottom of the deck, you had the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Somebody is shedding some light on something and being given, the story, the truth behind something. And I feel like this is a breakthrough for somebody too, especially if this is a reason why somebody stayed around, for the protection of their kids, the treatment of their kids and things like that. When this person acts out or however this person responds to anger, how they respond out of anger and things like that. So this person may, be in a baby mama, baby daddy connection, with this person, trying to co-parent. They could be living together. Clarify this Empress in reverse. Clarify the Empress in reverse. Didn't expect to get caught. Give me some more on this. But somebody is negligent, like they got some shit going on that this person just don't want to leave their kids around or leave their kids with this mother. You got the Five of Swords and you got the King of Pentacles that came out. Five of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Somebody is definitely out here, doing the most when it comes to arguments and them having this back and forth, with this aggression that somebody's having, like being conflict all the time. Like I don't know if this is the father and the mom, but it's like a back and forth arguments all the time. And I feel like it's over this person, being established and stable, and this baby mama isn't. So whether he's providing and doing everything he's supposed to do with this King of Pentacles out here, yeah, they feel threatened by that too. So if they had these kids in a situation where, these kids just a meal ticket, they just using these kids as a pawn, like a reason to keep this man around, keep pouring into them, giving, to the household, or giving to them because of this kid or because they got a child. Like I said, no matter the age, you get what I'm saying? So now somebody's looking like they, being hostile about everything. Like it's always a triggering moment with this person. They a fucking lunatic. The person done said it. You know what I'm saying? The cards done said it. But it's abundance this person got. It's a stability that this King of Pentacles have. That this person, is feeling, they done got caught up, when it comes to them not expecting, something to be brought to the light. But with the Ace of Swords, you got the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So either these kids done got this mama caught up in something, they done said something, expressed something, but there's somebody that wants to come in, that is, this person could be having dreams about you. They could be like the card said this man wished his kids was for you and not this damn lunatic. Okay. And the cards is saying it. Because with this Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck and the fucking Emperor, come on now. Like this person got a message. They want to come in and give you this cup. Like this is somebody that's like, man, I wish I had, yeah. Because having, yeah, that ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And there is some, people out here that really want to be moms and shit like that. It's a sacrifice nonetheless, just like taking chances and taking risks with your heart when it comes to love. It's all, something that you learn, you live and you learn. You know what I'm saying? Trial and error. But this person, they want to come in. That could be a water sign. Don't have to be. They could have fire in their chart. But this King of Pentacles, this person is established. This is somebody that is abundant, in their energy, in the way they think and how they save and how they plan. You know what I'm saying? And this person is making plans because I just heard a plane fly over. This person is, if they got to take train, boat, land, water, they coming. That's what I feel. And this person is very protective. And I feel like this person sticks around or has stuck around for as long as they got fingers and toes, to try to keep the peace with this person. But it's not getting them anywhere. And it's like, somebody is daydreaming now. You know what I'm saying? With this Page of Cups, this Emperor, they daydreaming now. Like they looking at how a lot of things could have been. And this person is, trying to figure out, with the Two of Pentacles, Page of Cups, the Emperor, the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. Like this person is trying to make a decision. Could be seeing 222. 22. But yeah, this person, they trying to figure out like what they, can do and how they can rearrange some things. Because I feel like whatever this person that got caught doing is something that is being revealed to this person. I feel like through a child, through these children. Like I feel like they telling this person like what's going on. What did this person do? What did they get caught doing? What did they get caught doing, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels? Shit, now you got the Eight of Wands and the Three of Cups. 83 could be of significance. Somebody could be born in 83, somebody could be 38. And you got the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So somebody's, making, like I said, somebody's coming towards you. Like somebody is gaining the confidence to move forward. You know what I'm saying? This is like somebody waiting for their ships to come in. Like they're waiting on, whatever they, putting in place to, come into fruition. Like this person is looking in, using a foresight, seeing how they, they manifesting. Basically, that this is somebody foreseeing something, like trying to see when they want to get something started. But this person is making a decision. You know what I'm saying? They looking ahead, they planning ahead. But what is this person doing? Like, what did they do? They got caught, like some swift action came, I guess. I want to say like something happened at a party or something happened, when it came to this person celebrating with the Three of Cups and the Eight of Wands. Like somebody could have been, trying to get, doing something that I feel like a community of people or something like that was maybe aware of, or like trying to bring this person attention to or something in some kind of way. But it's like a community effort, like something that been pointed out more than by just one person. This could be, a group event. This could be something like that got pointed out by neighbors, or like them attending something and running into people like know this person's, baby mama or something like that, or knowing who their kids, mama related to, like some of her relatives or something like that. Something happened, in a social setting. This person got caught. Like they could have been out somewhere, left the kids by themselves or something like that, unattended. And it's like somebody done pointed something out as to the fact that this person always do this. Or this ain't the first time they done that or something like that. Like they party a lot. This is somebody that likes to, I would say the nightlife or whatever, but it's given like somebody does something, in a group setting. I don't know if they have like some friends they hang out with, or neighbors, or somebody that, a little clique, but whatever they get together, they party, they hang out and stuff like that. And it's like somebody quit, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody took off, you know what I'm saying? Some speed, like forward movement, swift, like somebody like telling somebody something and they took off, you know what I'm saying? To go and like, how somebody like tell you like, man, you need to hurry up and get over here, like such and such and such got such and such going on at this house, man. And somebody took off and caught them. They didn't expect to get caught or none of this shit. I can't hold you. Somebody got caught. Like somebody gave some communication. You know what I'm saying? They could have been somebody in their neighborhood, a neighbor or something like that know where this person be at, or they know where they work at, or they know where this person family members are, but they got a message to them. Sure did. Got the 3 of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the devil. Yeah. Somebody making plans because they already know, when it comes to what this person got going on, it's like somebody got some addictions, they got some obsessions, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to whatever they do, this is somebody that does something. You know how they say you do too much of something is bad for you. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you're doing too much, and I feel like this, whoever this is, they do it excessively with this devil. They do it excessively. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this person that's in your energy, this person is obsessing over you too. Because at the end of the day, it's like somebody not knowing what to do, about the situation that's going on. Now that they done, now that they done caught this person. But it's the concept of what they already was dealing with when it comes. Because I'm talking to somebody that's not with this person. Like you're not in communication with this person or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Show me this person that's wishing they had these kids with my collective. Show me this person. Tell me something about this person. How would they know who this person is? That's wishing they kids. It's the King of Cups. It's the King of Cups. It's somebody that got a lot of emotion, a lot of feelings for you. Whether they told you or not. But it's somebody you left out in the cold. Maybe, they left you out in the cold. Maybe, this was something that didn't work out. Maybe they left you in the cold for this person with the 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. But the King of Cups and came out. This is somebody very wise. They may not have been all that wise. They ain't with you. You know what I'm saying? But shit, they somebody, that's balanced. You know what I'm saying? Or they see you this way. But they're a King of Cups. This is somebody, that's. They could be an advisor. They could be a counselor. They could be somebody that, from time to time, you would share things with, talk to, they was a good listener and things like that. Or they see you as this. But this is somebody that may have left you out in the cold, or this is somebody that you knew at a time when you were not like at your best. Like you may have, been going through some financial hardship or something like that. You may have even met this person at a time when you was homeless, or you was going through some things, you know what I'm saying? You was in between jobs or something like that with the 5 of Pentacles. And they may have seen you, be very defensive. You know what I'm saying? Like they may have saw you as somebody that, in the situation, or because of your circumstances and things like that, you may have been very protective and, you know what I'm saying, standing your ground, like standing up for yourself. Yeah, but yeah. Like you could be in isolation, you could be healing, you know what I'm saying? But this is like somebody having some type of financial struggle. You know what I'm saying? You may have been going through something at that time when you met this person, or like in the time that you was in communication or involved with them. Don't have to be a marriage or a relationship with the hang out the four of wands, but whoever this King of Cups is, they was somebody that you knew at a time where you were not doing all that well, but y'all were, in communication. Y'all was involved. You know what I'm saying? Give me some more on this King of Cups. Yeah, that could definitely be a water sign. And you got the Emperor that came out. Yeah, and they probably was somebody that was like an Emperor in reverse at the time. But the moon is at the bottom of the deck. This is somebody that is getting clarity now, like on how that they should have been, using their intuition. You know what I'm saying? And you may have known this person at a time in their life where, you may have been more, you may have been awakened and they may not have been. You know what I'm saying? Like they may have, had that hope that you had, for them, that, you could establish something with them to the point of them actually being triggered to awaken or to close out cycles or to choose themselves, over the things that you may have already been questioning as far as what you could or couldn't have with this person. And it may have been things that you wanted with this person, but until they made some changes in themselves and seeing and looking within and closing out cycles based on, where they putting energy into, two of pentacles, two of swords even. Because at the end of the day, this person, was trying to stick around for things to go in a direction that, he could feel safe and secure in moving forward without having to, feel like, he doing something wrong. I don't want to leave my kid. I don't want to go running behind somebody and leave my kids, with this lunatic. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to bring problems with me, unresolved issues with me, to go and try to fix something with the collective. You know what I'm saying? And somebody was trying to fix something, on their end, and it may have caused them to be reckless, be very domineering because of who they were dealing with when it came to this mother figure, this baby mama. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to how they handle themselves, they lack some self-discipline. They may have however they got with this person on a materialistic level or something like that. This person was not somebody that, how some folks is, if the relationship don't work out, not everybody does this, so don't take it and run with it. You know what I'm saying? Like a chicken with your head cut off. But some folks take things, too far because the dude cares for his kids, but don't care for that person no more. And you don't really sometimes know to what extent somebody will act out until they do something or you catch something when you ain't looking at what they think you ain't looking. And that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? Somebody caught something that, not that they was, ignoring it. It was just something that this person had got so comfortable in doing that they had to be told, like, hey, this person done got comfortable with how your schedule is or how often you come by or whenever you leave and come back, that this person is doing their thing. They not really looking out for them kids like you think, Because like I said, I ain't got the 4 of Wands yet as far as them, possibly giving this person a commitment or even being married to him. But the Emperor did come out in reverse as far as this King of Cups. So they could have fire in their chart. Don't have to be. It could be a cusp. But it's, this person could have had a hot, it could be a hot head sometime. They could have had a temper, being this Emperor in reverse, very domineering. They could have met this person, as a friends with benefits or something like that, just hit it and quit it. You know what I'm saying? Bed hopping and shit, pillow the post. But you got the moon at the bottom of the deck with the Chariot, Temperance in reverse. Yeah, somebody, I'm telling you, somebody was reckless and they did a lot of things, um, with haste. Like it don't take much to trigger this person or whoever they was with. Somebody was aligned with this person. and whatever they was into, or however this person was sneaky, deceptive, and stuff like that. Yeah, this masculine at one time was like that too, and they ran into each other, cross paths, may have had some fun with playing with each other, playing games with each other, making the other person think they got something going on, or maybe they got together, on the actions of what you see right here now. What I'm saying is that back and forth, and they may, how some folks think, oh man, she crazy, they think that she cool. You know what I'm saying? They be thinking that's something to brag about until it ain't. Until it ain't. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't funny. People be getting hurt, kids be getting caught in the crossfire like here, but yeah, something is, somebody got some secrets. At the bottom of the deck with the moon, yeah. And I feel like somebody else, this King of Cups, I feel like somebody feel like as though, you think they got secrets, or somebody, has some type of uncertainty about something. Even them. Like you may have a lot of uncertainty, or this person feel like there's some things that they feel like, um, like they unconsciously aware of, like unaware of. Like something was hidden, something was keeping this person from seeing who you really were, and really what could be, what could come of you and them. But with the chariot right behind it, it's like somebody actually seeing, the error in their ways, like somebody, willing to accept what all the challenges they gonna have to be faced with accepting this accountability. You know what I'm saying? Of their actions and moving forward, what they having to deal with this person, this baby mama, and things of that nature. Because I feel like when misjudge something just because you and this person got a little something in common, we smoke, we drink, this person give me what I want, all I gotta do is give them a little something. I ain't gotta raise my vibration, I ain't gotta be too this or that, but that person is learning from that, what brought this person into their life in the first place. And now to get rid of them, you know what I'm saying, they got to make sure they tie up their ends, with this kid situation. Because like I said, no matter how old or how much older these kids might be, the issue can be something that it done lingered, it done caused some, how you say it, done caused some resentment with somebody here. Somebody was not seeing something was being kept, like somebody was making up shit and trying to keep this person with them by making up stuff and creating illusions and giving this person like a false narrative about if they do move forward, what's gonna happen and shit like that, and what they're gonna do to this person's finances and what they're gonna do to this person's reputation. And this person stuck around because they didn't want that to happen. But with the chariot, this person taking off, like they like, fuck that, I'm finna, I need to go. This person is determined to move forward, regardless of, um, somebody, being imbalanced and shit like that, because they're going toward the lovers. I'm telling you, in the order that this is at the bottom of the deck, you got the moon, somebody making up shit, telling this person this or that, trying to make up false narratives and stuff like that to keep this person in the dark from moving forward, from getting the clarity or seeing something clear. But this person that got a lot of determination with the chariot, this person taking off, even if they know they got things they got to work on and what they're gonna have to be faced with, even if they do want to come towards you. You know what I'm saying? But they know with this temperance in reverse, this is somebody they walking away from, things that no longer serve them, because that's why they were going through this, because there was an imbalance there. There was nobody, looking within, taking accountability, handling their responsibility, and somebody got to do it. You know what I'm saying? because this person want to come toward somebody they really care about, somebody they feel like they got, stability, love, a foundation with, that they know you're very nurturing, very kind, um, an empress. You know what I'm saying? A high priestess. This person knows that they may have seen you around with your kids. Y'all may have had talks about how you feel about, the upbringing of your kids. You could be a single parent, single mom, single dad, but somebody likes how your views of, your kids and they dad and, where they are, because you may be somebody that didn't have these issues, and this is why. Because you kind of already knew how to handle yourself, handle the situation and things like that. But this person met you way later than they wanted to, when it came to what they already had going on, or what they ended up, having to deal with at a time when you crossed their path. And, they may have been settling. They may have, like I said, been trying to stick it out with this person to keep the peace. What's the overall outcome? I wanted, but this person, they could have a taper fade. What's the overall outcome for this situation? What you need to expect out of this situation. You got the Knight of Cups. You got the King of Cups out here too. Somebody coming towards you. Somebody that, very charming. I'm telling you, Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck again. But you got the Knight of Cups out here. It could be, like I said, it could be a water sign. Or they somebody that's very emotional at this time. Like somebody could be, in their feelings. They could be feeling some type of way, when it comes to them having to look at how things played out, even without you around. And a lot of growth sometimes happens in separation. Even if it's a breakup, even if it's a job that separates you, like the military, over the road, drive truckers, that separation, no matter how big of a gap or small it is, it's change that is happening, whether you see it or not. And not all of them are bad, but this is somebody, they could be sending somebody in, I feel like, to say something to you, like somebody standing in between you and them to like get a message to you or something, with this Page of Cups and this Knight of Cups. Yeah. Spirit said that's the truth. I'm telling you, somebody want to get a message to you, but they know you protecting your peace too. You know what I'm saying? They want to come in and give you this cup, but they may have to send somebody in. Somebody may be standing in the gap for y'all to come in and do that, and give you this message of what this person wants, and because they probably don't think, they've talked to somebody else, they've inquired, about this to somebody else, and they see something now. They see, what they need to see, the way they need to see it. And they see now what was being blocked, and what, somebody else was saying was not even a half, it wasn't even a whole of what was going on. You know what I'm saying? But they got to see that for themselves. And they had to, this is divine intervention right here with somebody getting caught. But they know you're protecting your peace, and somebody wants to come in and say something, to you, but they know you, feeling guarded by them. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. Because right behind this Four of Swords is the King of Swords in the Tower. And somebody knows it's going to be a tower when they come towards you. And not in a bad way, I don't think, because the tower's in the upright. I don't feel like it's in a bad way, but I feel like it's something that, is going to happen, because this is something that, they, with the Chariot, they know is going to happen. They know it. They know y'all going to have some, they know y'all going to have a conversation. Clarify this Knight of Swords. This Knight of Cups, I'm sorry. Overall outcome, clarify this Knight of Cups. Yeah, you got the Death. And you got the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck now with the High Priestess. Somebody know they know they broke your heart. They know it, and they know you probably know what's going on with them. You probably been shown this, Pisces energy with this high priestess. But somebody know, that you heartbroken. They know, they messed some things up in this connection that could have been, should have been, would have been. You know what I'm saying? They know that they hurt you. They know they did, and they hurt them that they hurt you. But at the same time, this is somebody that is having some endings. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's an ego death, whether it's um, pride that they had to push to the side. But I feel like it's an ego death. Yeah, because I feel like whatever this person is letting go of is something that they have to if they're gonna come towards you. Because if they don't, it's gonna be a tower. It's gonna be a tower anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Right. There's 3 of swords at the bottom of the deck with the high priestess and child. They know they hurt you. They know what's some heartbreak, and it's a separation between you and this person. So at the end of the day, like, this is somebody that knows, some tears have been shed. They know you don't cry. They don't cry. They don't feel you cry. All right. But they expect this person, to, are they gonna reach out to the collective? It's in separation. Is this person gonna reach out to my collective? Yeah. They working on something. You got the 8 of Pentacles that came out. This is, they know you got high standards. They know, you have mastered yourself. They done mastered themselves now. This is an obstacle, a cycle they had to close out. But yeah, they see you working on things right now. You could be focusing on work and stuff. Yeah, you got the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck with the 9 of Wands in the world. Yeah. They see you somebody very compassionate, very warm, very beautiful, very kind, but they look at you as, a healer. Could be talking to a healer, very intuitive. But they see you, that you make things right. Like somebody feels like things ain't gonna be made right until they fix this. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they know they can make things right with you. But they with the chair, like I said, with that chariot, they coming. They know what it's coming with. They know what they gotta accept. But either way, they gotta move forward. They gotta keep moving. You know what I'm saying? They can't let this separation between you and them stop them from coming towards you. They still have to put in this work. If it's not for nobody else but them, they still gonna have to do this. But I'm gonna end it here, collective. That's the read. Hopefully the message resonates and or is helpful. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, you guys. I love you. Mwah. Bye.